Hey everyone, my name is Pierre and I'm the Managing Director of Fresh Property. We are a central Bangkok agency and we have been going for more than 4 years now. As an established agency, we get a lot of landlords come to us asking for help with renting their condos, and I've noticed we get a lot of frequently asked questions. In this video, I would like to address some of these questions and hopefully provide some useful information that can be helpful when you're renting your condo. So the first question we get asked is, what is the average rental yield in Bangkok? I would say in central Bangkok, you are looking at an average gross rental yield of between 4 to 6%. Why this range? It depends really on the age and the price of the condo. So we tend to see that newer condos that are a bit more expensive per square meter tend to have a yield of 4 to 4.3%. And these newer condos are usually between the ages of 1 to 3 years old. The older condos tend to have a much higher yield. You're looking at 5.5 to 6%. But in recent years, the newer condos, 2019, 2020, where the price per square meter is a lot higher, the yield can be much lower. You might be looking at 3 to 4%. A question that is very common is, what is the standard rental period in Bangkok? The good thing about a rental investment in Bangkok is that Bangkok is the economic heart of Thailand. It is a regional hub in Southeast Asia, so there's a very active rental market. So you have a Thai rental market and you have an expat international rental market, and most of them tend to be working professionals. So we tend to see leases between 6 months all the way up to 3 years, but the standard, the normal rental lease is about 1 year. The question from some savvy landlords that want to make a bit more yield and want to manage their vacancy periods is Airbnb and vacation rentals legal in Thailand? Are they allowed to rent their condos on a nightly or weekly basis to holidaymakers? The simple answer is no, it is not legal to rent your condo on a vacation basis. You do tend to see a lot of landlords use Airbnb to rent on a monthly basis, which is allowed. You're not allowed to rent on a nightly, weekly basis, but you can rent on a monthly basis. You do get a bit of a gray area. Some landlords take risks and they do try to break this rule. They do try to rent on a nightly basis. I would caution against it. Normally, the authority that regulates this rule is the building management, the juristic person, and it depends how strict, how severe they are with their rules. To be honest, I have heard of landlords who have been fined for conducting Airbnb activities. I have heard of police crackdowns where your Airbnb guests get locked out or basically shut out of the condo, and it's not a pleasant situation. So I would preferably, if I were you as a landlord, I would preferably rent on a normal rental basis. Now, as a rental condo owner, you are an investor and you're probably thinking, should I furnish my condo? Should I decorate my condo? And the simple answer is yes, you should provide a fully furnished condo, because most renters, especially in central Bangkok, are working professionals and they just want something that they can move in and start living in immediately. So fully furnished condos are a standard in Bangkok. Now, decoration, that's an add-on. Should you consider it? For me, I think it's worth the extra investment. There's a lot of competition in central Bangkok. There is a lot of condos that a renter can choose from, and having a decoration really adds appeal to your condo. It allows you to stand out, allows you to get a better rental rate, allows you to find a tenant faster. Now, finally, the big question is, how long does it take to find a tenant? How long does it take to find a good paying customer that will get you rental income. Now, at Fresh Property, we are always very careful not to overpromise and underdeliver. But I would say, provided it's a good project and a good location, you're looking at between a month to a month and a half to find a tenant. But be careful if you don't set the right rental price, if you don't furnish the condo and decorate it to a good level, and if you don't work with the right property professionals, the right agents, the right property managers. I have seen some properties stay on the market for a very, very long time, sometimes 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, which is incredibly long time, especially if you are an investor looking for rental yields. At this point, I think I've answered most of the questions we get, but if you have any other questions that I didn't answer, feel free to comment below. And maybe, just maybe, you'll consider us for rental services and property management. So think about us. Thank you very much.